Today we begin Chapter 14, which discusses retail pricing. The importance of pricing decisions made by retailers is growing because today's customers have so many more alternatives to choose from, and customers are much better informed. So the strategic decision process around pricing has been growing in importance. Customers are in a position today to seek good value. And when we talk about value, we're talking about the ratio of what customers receive, which is their perceived benefit, relative to what they have to pay for it. So this is how customers look at their items. What is the value that they get from shopping at one retailer over another? If retailers set prices higher than the benefits that they're providing, sales and profits are going to decrease because customers won't believe that the value is there. But if retailers set prices too low, sales might continue to increase, but profit margins will decrease. So there's a fine line when setting price that we have to talk about and understand how to get value added into the equation. So today we're going to start by talking about two different overall pricing strategies. And then we're actually going to walk into the math behind how retailers set pricing. We'll talk about some different markdown processes, and we'll also wrap up with a discussion on some legal and ethical issues in pricing. So the first pricing strategy that we're going to discuss is high-low pricing. High-low pricing is when retailers discount initial prices for merchandise through sales promotions throughout the year. So these sales promotions, often prices will fluctuate week over week. They'll be on promotion for a week, and they'll be at regular price for a week. The promotions tend to run cyclically, and they happen often. There's a few advantages to using a high-low pricing strategy in a retail setting. First of all, it increases your profits. And the reason behind that is customers who are not price sensitive are willing to pay higher prices, and customers who are price sensitive will wait till that item goes on sale and they're still going to purchase it. So your profit is still increasing because you are getting those people who aren't price sensitive at the regular price, and you're still getting the people who are price sensitive at a lower price. High-low pricing really creates a sense of excitement among the community and among customers. Sales draw in customers. Customers are inclined to shop when they think they're getting a deal. It's an exciting time for them to find the best deal. And another advantage is that you can sell your slow-moving merchandise by discounting the prices of products. When you start to discount the price of products, customers might be more willing to buy some of those items they weren't willing to buy when they were set at the higher price. Now, two disadvantages. A high-low pricing can train your customers to wait. So in some cases, customers won't shop unless there is a sale or a promotion going on. And so we don't want that because we want to increase those profit margins and get our customers to buy at regular price. A second limitation is that it can have adverse effects on profit, and that ties back into training those customers to wait. Because if we do train them to wait and they're buying it on discount, our margins are always going to be a little bit lower than what we would have gotten if the customer had paid regular retail price. The second pricing strategy is everyday low pricing. Everyday low pricing emphasizes the continuity of retail prices, and the price is usually somewhere between a non-sale price, or what we call regular price, and a deep discounted price. With everyday low pricing, it doesn't necessarily mean the lowest price in the market. So a sale price from a high-low pricing strategy could potentially be much lower than an everyday low pricing price. But what retailers try to enforce is that they'll match it. They'll offer a low price guarantee, which means they'll price match for if the high-low pricing strategy does take it lower. And the goal here really is just to help customers know that regardless of what day they shop, what week they shop, or what month they shop, they're always going to get the same price. They don't have to worry about this high-low. They don't have to worry about paying too much when a price would go on deep discount. It's a price that's somewhere in between, and it's a price that's meant to reinforce to the customer that they're getting the best deal all around. And so the advantage there is that assurance of low price. The customer doesn't have to read ads, they don't have to coupon clip, they're always going to get a low price. It reduces your advertising and your operating expenses. You don't have to incur the labor cost of changing price tags and hanging signs in your store. And you also don't have to pay to take out advertisements, TV, radio, newspaper, all the different advertisements we talked about in the last module, because our prices don't change. Everyday low pricing helps reduce stockouts and it improves inventory management. Pricing, when you have a high-low pricing strategy and you do put those products on sale, it's hard to know what the forecast is going to be during that sale, especially for new sales or new promotions. With everyday low pricing, you're not going to have as much fluctuation in demand. It's not going to be a mad rush when there's a sale, and it's not going to be slow when it's at regular price. So it's easier to manage your inventory. A couple interesting things with these two pricing strategies. There's a really great read on page 389 in the textbook, and I'd like you to take a look at that. And I'd like you to think about why customers prefer everyday low pricing in certain situations, but they like coupons and promotions in other situations. There's not really a best pricing strategy between these two. Both strategies have their advantages and both strategies have their limitations. And a lot of it ties back to your retail strategy and who your target customer base is when you're deciding this strategy. But there are retailers who kind of try to combine the two pricing strategies, and there's retailers that stick to one or the other. So let me know what you think about these two pricing strategies and why customers prefer both of them.